What is up, guys? My name is AlphaAnt, and currently I am not in my usual place. I'm currently spending some time at my parents' house during the holidays. I'm not going into much detail about that, but I thought I'd procrastinated long enough. I've been seeing thumbnails about the latest Death Battle and the final episode of this season for Death Battle. So, we have... What we got here? Well, we got Ash versus Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! So, this is rather a special one because not only do we have another Pokemon-related Death Battle, but Yugi, who is the first Yu-Gi-Oh character in the Death Battle series. I know we've had a Sailor Moon character before, with Beerus versus Galactica, and I don't know who else. No, wait, I think there was also He-Man versus Lionel. Those are the only appearances I've seen that have made an only appearance. I know there was She-Ra versus Wonder Woman. She-Ra was also, I mean, He-Man, She-Ra, are they really there? Doesn't matter. Anyways, I'm personally rooting for Yugi, because truth be told, listen, let's be real here. Ash may be a Pokemon master now, but he's never had to go against an actual Pharaoh. Like, Yugi can do stuff that Ash can't. And, I mean, the only... Unless Ash is able to, destroy the one thing that gives Yugi an upper hand, which is his cards, by the way. I could see Ash possibly burning Yugi's cards, because unlike the cards that Yugi has, Ash's Pokeballs, they're made of actual steel. They're made of actual metal. There's no destroying those. Not that I've seen any instances where those Pokeballs have been destroyed. Actually, I have. Those Pokeballs are easily destructible. Jessie, when she was releasing her Dust Talks, she easily broke her Pokeball. So I guess that's a possibility. But I wonder, will this be a repeat of Red versus Tai? Will Yugi come out in the end? Or will our Pokemon champion, Ash, win in the end? Oh, and if you don't mind, my dog has something she wants to say. She says subscribe. Can you see her? Yeah. She wants you to subscribe. Ring the notification bell. Don't you, Luna? You cute little doggy you. So, without further ado, let's see who comes up and who comes up on top. Ash versus Yugi. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Right, Pikachu?
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Fly!
Pikachu versus Dark Magician is insane.
Versus Yugi Muto.
The biggest question from the playground. Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh? He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their
Wow!
armor and skills.
Wait, hold on. So, it looks like, from the image I could see, he has Dark Magician, Tilted Guardian, Buster Blader and Giant Soldier of Stone.
Muto.
The biggest question from the playground. Pokemon.
Meanwhile, Ash has Lucario. Oh, wait, he's literally going with his heavy hitters. Lucario. There's Crocodile. There's Sceptile, and there's Pikachu. Of course, I mean obviously Pikachu. But I did not think I would ever see Crocodile in a battle, in like an animated battle. You don't often see Pokemon like that. When it comes to like Pokemon animation, you know. I think the more frequent one is Lucario. Probably Pikachu too. I'm not sure. Sceptile and Crocodile, however, I don't think I've ever seen them in an animation. So that's pretty cool.
Or Yu-Gi-Oh! He's Wiz
And wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on.
and Boomstick.
Oh, come on. And on Yugi's side,
From the playground.
what we got here?
Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh!
That's pretty cool. Where did they get the models for these? I gotta ask. I need to ask. Where on earth did they get the models for these? These are pretty cool. Shout out to DeathBattle. How did they get this model of Yugi? That's what I want to know. And is this a combination of a Pokemon field and Kaiba Corp? What? I would like to know the context behind this. But then again, it's a DeathBattle, so.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
That's pretty cool.
Analyze their weapons, armor, and skills.
I'm excited.
Death battle.
I'm excited.
This is a big episode. Just look at how long it is. So thanks to our sponsor, Mad Mushroom, for helping us make it happen.
Yeah, go check out Mad Mushroom's newest game, Night Swarm. It just launched and it's all about action.
Collect companions and claim your throne as
I wonder if they made the models.
Survivor-like and roguelike RPG. Double the like.
Each run is another step.
This
on
must
your
have
journey
took a
to
while to
win
make.
awards, find new followers, unlock new quests, and look cool while doing it. Look at that gear.
Night Swarm is on Steam now and 15% off for a limited time.
Hold on. Is Mad Mushroom behind the models? Let me see. I need to know now. Hold on. Models. I gotta know where the models came from. Models. Let me see. Anime XD. So apparently they're from the 3D modeling was done by Anime XD, I guess. Game footage. I guess. Well, I mean, either way, shout out to all these people. This is pretty cool. I can't wait. This is so exciting.
Hello there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon.
All the kids get their first one at age 10. If you don't sleep in like Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town.
Ash wanted to be a Pokemon.
Okay, age 10 for 25 years. So I guess the birthday he had in season 1 doesn't count, I guess. In Pokemon standards, I guess. So 4'7", 100. He's 4'7", really? 140.0 centimeters. Home is Pallet Town. He's the champion of Alola and World Coordination Series Monarch. He did defeat Leon. He has the Rotom Poltergeist, like Rotom Poltergeist and Rotom Phone. Like that's ever going to be useful in a Pokemon battle. Not Pokemon battle, Death Battle. I mean. Z Powering, Z Crystals, Dynamax Band, Mega Glove, Lucarionite, and the Rainbow Wing. I forgot what that is. So, oh, by the way, I'm a little sick, by the way, so you're going to hear me cough every now and again. So he likes Pokemon battles, training, catching, leagues, summer camps, contests, showcases, movies, races, ping pong, sumo wrestling, eating contest, and Poke Ringer. Also, whichever Poke Girl companion you watched growing up. The man has it all. He's National Ash Ketchum Day is September 15th. Really? I did not know that.
master, though he didn't really know what that meant yet.
How about taking down your rivals to be the very best, like no one ever was? Better than Gary and his dumb groupies.
Well, Ash knew he'd find his answers at the Pokemon League tournament.
So Oak hooked him up with the electric mouse.
And there he is, Pikachu.
He's your problem now, stupid.
Pikachu was a lot. The new duo had a rocky start, but after an intense first day together, the rest, as they say, is history.
25
yeah.
seasons, over 1,200.
Hold on.
The rest, as they say, is history.
25 seasons.
Look at all that. Look at all that, fam. Indigo League. We got the Johto Journeys. Advanced, Battle Frontier, Diamond and Pearl. The man's been through it all. Oh my god. What a journey.
Over 1,200 episodes, and the cornerstone of 2000s culture. Ash spent decades as a 10-year-old on the great Pokemaniac journey.
We should note we are prioritizing the anime that Ash is from, which often differs from the original games that inspired it.
Ash is
I swear, if they do an instant, they just said the T word. They're prioritizing the anime. If they do the same, if they did him dirty, like they did with Mario, with the 100th season of Mario vs. Sonic, I'm gonna be mad, because they said they were only gonna prioritize the games, but they prioritized both the games and the cartoons, and I think they did the comics too. No, I think it was just the games and the movies and shit like that, which is bullshit. Not that I'm hoping Ash would win. I'm hoping Yugi wins, but listen, just because I'm voting for Yugi doesn't mean I want Ash to be done dirty like that. Because, like everyone else, Ash Ketchum is indeed my childhood.
equipped with tons of Pokeballs and an all-knowing Pokedex. That's also a Pokemon. But in a fight, Ash usually chooses Pikachu.
Hell yeah.
The yellow red in a voltage.
Let's see, Pikachu. Oh, we're gonna do this. Wait, how long is this episode? This is 30 minutes. Hell yeah! Oh, we're going through it. So, electric type. He resists electric and steel type attacks. Can absorb electricity to power up. Weak to ground type attacks. Immune to paralysis. He has the ability of static, which physical talent that may induce paralysis. Moveset, Thunderbolt, Agility, Double Edge, Electric Ball, Iron Tail, Leer. He has Leer? He has Leer? Electro Web, Quick Attack, Tackle, Thunder, Volt Tackle, and Thunder Shock. Loves Ketchup.
And you'll regret it. Even ground types that would be immune to electric attacks in the games can't stop what this Pikachu dishes out.
Yet somehow Ash is just fine after repeatedly getting zapped by this same electricity. Over time, Pikachu learned Volt Tackle, Electro Web, Electro Ball, and
Pikachu, use Thunderbolt. The perfect
The
attack.
classic Thunderbolt.
Flamboyant thieves and air balloons. Looks like they're blasting up ahead.
Hell yeah.
clearly the anime doesn't follow the game rules. Like when Pikachu shot himself with his own thunder while on Swellow, who, is vulnerable to lightning.
Yeah.
Somehow they used thunder as a super armor. He even learned how to deflect attacks by just spinning really fast.
Yeah, some of the anime, like, literally defied the laws of the game. So, I guess that goes to show the game and the anime are two different things. Like, you cannot do this in the game. As much as I would love to do that, like, you cannot do this in a game.
Whee!
Speaking of fast, Pikachu has intercepted lightning, but Quick Attack increases that speed even more.
And his Iron Tail really pairs well with his
Pikachu,
offensive style.
Pikachu's always been known to combine his attacks and stuff like that. Even under Ash's supervision, like, he's able to, like, improvise.
The guy plays crazy, opting for big damage over stalling.
Ash's style is so unusual that when a robot scanned his tactics, it exploded.
As the great philosophers put it, if it works, is it still stupid?
Ash and Pikachu's bond is magnetic and brought them new allies. Misty, Brock, Serena, just to name a few. Underneath the stubbornness and crispy bikes, they are loyal friends.
Just like Ash's Pokemon.
Ah, here we go.
Collecting dust in a shiny hunting box. Ash's League ID won't let him carry more than 6 at a time, but if he needs them, they'll all come running.
Water types like Squirtle and Lapras are key in seafaring fights, and Ash can combine their water attacks with Glalie Ice Beam.
Nice.
His weasel got frozen while
Wait,
using Aqua Jet.
they're bringing up everyone, I think.
Now he's using Ice Aqua Battering Ram.
Grass types like Bulbasaur and Torterra induce status effects and heal with synthesis.
But Sceptile's a menace. Yeah,
Hell
yes,
yeah.
you got a big, scary Darkrai. Eat this Leaf Blade, Smeargle victim! Or that's what I would say if Tobias didn't action replay a frickin' Latios. Give my man a win, 4Kids.
Well, 4Kids just did the localization. They didn't write the show.
They just get me heated. Almost as much as Infernape's Flare Blitz. Then I'll set my
Oh,
Inferno
yeah.
to overdrive, get my revenge, and Incineroar.
Ash had a fiery pattern.
Incineroar didn't do much. I know Torterra was the one that got the win. And then afterwards, he then evolved. Oh, actually, but then again, no, that was during the Kui battle. Never mind. But still, Torterra, Torracat, he evolved into Incineroar, and then I don't think anything else happened ever again. Unless there was an episode regarding Ash's Incineroar. I don't remember. I'll have to rewatch the show.
Passion for reaching the top ASAP, but Charizard wasn't on board. Pursuing pride over packs, Ash lost the Viridian Force for the trees and fumbled the Indigo League.
Harsh lesson, but one he needed. Ash started bonding with Pokemon.
Okay, so grass types. Oh, here we are. We're getting into the good stuff. So for grass types, he has Bulbasaur, Bayleaf, Sceptile, Torterra, Snivy, Levani, Rowlet. Fire types, he's got Charizard, Quilava, Torkoal, Infernape, Pignite, Incineroar. Water types, he's got Squirtle, Kingler, Lapras, Totodile, Corphish, Beazle, Oshawott, Palpito, Greninja. Is Greninja going to be in this? Because I'm pretty sure Greninja left Ash to help Kalos. We'll see. Flying types, Butterfree and Pidgeot, who also left Ash. Noctowl, Swallow, Staraptor, Gliscor, Onfizzle, and Talonflame. Let's see. So, I know that Squirtle, Butterfree, Pidgeot, and Greninja, those guys all left Ash for their own reasoning. Bulbasaur, I believe he left Ash. I'm not sure if he's back now, but I believe Bulbasaur left. Rowlet, let's see. I know Rowlet is in, yeah, Rowlet and Incineroar, they're in Alola. So I'm not sure if they're making a return here. But from what it's making out to be, I'm assuming that they are.
At a deeper level, and that friendship motivated them to dodge light speed moves like Solar Beam.
This is a death battle after all.
Charizard came around too.
Oh, there we are. We're back. So fighting types. Primeape left Ash in season 1. He's helping a wrestling ring. The last I remember. Heracross, Scraggy, Hawlucha, Lucario, Surfetch'd. We got Donphan, Larvitar, Boldore, Crocodile, Linkorock is in Alola, Solgaleo, and Melmetal. They are also in Alola. Dragon types, Gible, Goodra. Didn't he release Goodra? I thought he released Goodra, I think. Noivern, Negandel. He's in an alternate space, I think. He's in alternate space, I believe. Dragonite and Dracovish, and other types. Muck, he has 30 Tauros. Mr. Mimey, he's with his mom. Snorlax, Glalie, and Gengar. Boy, some of these, they're not even with Ash.
He's the last one you want to see on the field. Even if you have a Blastoise like Gary, Ash will call for the most unexpected signature move.
Seismic Toss!
While Solar Beam explodes on impact, it explicitly absorbs sunlight for its beam. And in episode 31, Diglett is said to pull its head underground faster than light speed.
People's Elbow, a Pokemon. Charizard's so strong, his flamethrower melts boulders. The Pokemon world is wild.
Ash's Pokedex spells it out. Vanillix causes blizzards. Magikarp leaps over mountains and into space.
Professor Oak's Pokemon Holocaster is referenced by James in X and Y number 92. In X and Y number 5 and number 6, the episode's end segments are shown to be broadcasted on TV, proving them canon. Holocaster. I don't know what any of this stuff means. Then again, I've kind of been kind of rusty with the anime.
Dusknoir pulls souls into the spirit.
Oh, maybe
Oh,
this.
and
Yeah.
Pikachu cleared a storm as wide as an island. Gotta catch 'em all. Surfetch, Butterfree, Heracross, Scraggy, Lycanroc, Palpitoad, Torkoal, Snivy.
With new regions,
that was
Sword
pretty good.
Flying type Pidgeot. On land, Ash has physical offense like Melmetal and Crit, and Gibble will drop Draco Meteors on anyone, but mainly Piplup.
You want physical? Look at Ash. This twerp somehow carried around a Cosmoem, which canonically weighs over a ton. Oh, and this huge log that's basically a whole tree, he chucked it like it was nothing. Ash can choose his own hands if he wants.
Oh,
and
yeah,
he
no,
does a
definitely.
lot. Maybe his secret is watching the Minnesota Vikings.
Resilience is the bare minimum to HMO1 cut it in the tall grass. Humans and Pokemon must protect and enrich each other's
Unlike Red, Ash does throw hands. He is able to throw hands.
lives.
Like Mimey, the Mr. Mime back home who mind boggles you with Reflect, Light Screen, and Psychic. Yep, that Mr. Mime, the stepdad who Ash caught in a Pokeball and brought home.
I forgot that Mimey was Ash's Pokemon until I watched Journeys.
Oh, so that's how it works.
Ash figured out new ways to bond with his pals with Aura. It's a life force that interacts with souls and links Ash with Lucario.
This Jackal excels at CQC and shoots steel beams and aura spheres. And with Mega Evolution,
Hell
Lucario's
yeah.
power surges enough to defeat champion Cynthia's Garchomp.
A Mega
Hell
was
yeah.
handy at the Safari Zone when Ash accidentally caught 30 turtles, and he keeps hugging them. Ash, they're bulls.
Genuinely loves his little guy. But boy, does it suck to see him lose the Pokemon League over and over again. Kid, just turn the hat backwards and lock in.
Ash's strength is not in battle theory, but his nurtured bonds. He knows Pokemon feelings better than anyone. With Greninja,
That's true.
Ash learned to synchronize their senses and movements, transforming him into Ash Greninja.
Oh, dude, listen. I so want this guy to be in the battle. Oh, if DeathBattle does Greninja dirty, I am gonna be so mad. Listen, I want nothing more than to have Ash Greninja show up. Please, Ash Greninja, please show up in this battle. I want to see you again. Oh my God, please don't do him dirty. Please don't do him dirty, DeathBattle.
It comes with a huge power increase, but there's a catch. Ash shares Greninja's pain. A small price to pay for the ultimate water shuriken.
Ash Greninja ran the ones with Champion Diantha's Mega Gardevoir. And just a normal Gardevoir can conjure black holes.
Ash's Pokemon and teamwork get along like rice balls and jelly-filled donuts. They saved the world from lice.
Ash and his Pokemon resisted Lysander's mind control thanks to their bonds. James Inkay similarly escaped Malamar's control, the strongest hypnotic Pokemon.
Who tried to kill all life.
Stronger than Hypno?
Giants. The Reggie kind, not the New York ones. Halted Reggie Gigas, who can tow entire regions.
Ash's team battled Steven Stone and Alon, who fought the terraforming primal forms of Groudon and Kyogre.
Yeah, don't get me started on Alon. Ash did everything right, but no! Greninja still lost to his Charizard after only getting hit 3 times. How does Blast Burn beat Water Shuriken? Get your type charts right, 4Kids.
Boomstick, 4Kids weren't even around anymore when this aired. Regardless, after his loss at Kalos, Ash traveled to Alola and beyond to train. And thanks to some really delicious soup, his new Gengar Gigantamaxed.
Oh, yeah.
Gengar. He haunts foes with G-Max Terror.
I guess they're not gonna bring up the fact that Pikachu can Gigantamax also. But why would they when Pikachu is able to use powerful Z moves, right? I mean, disappointing knowing that Pikachu's not gonna be Gigantamaxing in this. Well, I mean, Pikachu was slow, when he was in Gigantamax form, but it would be awesome if they at least mentioned Pikachu's Gigantamax form,
Or even swallows him up. I bet it smells nasty in there.
Ash and Pikachu also scored a buff with their Z move. All they need is a power ring, some JoJo poses, and Thunderbolt will evolve into
10 million volt Thunderbolt. This rainbow lightning is their ace. You see this coming? You're cooked.
More powerful than Volt Tackle.
Fused with an Ultra Beast? Cooked.
Ash journeyed so much that monsters from another dimension are nothing to him. Naganadel is a poisonous sniper, and Solgaleo is basically the sun god, a legendary Pokemon who's
Feats. Blast Team Rocket off almost every Thunder obliterated most of Triangle Rock. It exceeded Conway and Klembot's calculations. Solgaleo can light up the universe. Pikachu helped halt Dialga's Roar of Time. Ash and his Pokemon dodged Lightspeed attacks. Won the Orange League. There we go. The Manalo Conference and World Coordination Series. Defeated Gary, Brandon, Paul, Kukui, Iris, Wallace, Steven, Cynthia, and Leon.
Sunsteel Strike lights up the universe.
Ash got a god in his bag for just being a nice dude. Smell you later, Gary.
In fact, when Ash and friends band together, they can halt Dialga's Roar of Time. And Dialga literally controls the concept of time. Is there a legendary Pokemon he hasn't befriended?
But it all started with Pikachu, so it was gonna
Hell
end
yeah.
with Pikachu. In the Tournament of Champions, and Alon, Ash faced the #1 trainer. Finally, after 3,000 years, we're free! 4 kids, let my boy win! Yes!
Sure. Ash did his best, and he had no regrets. Now free to hand over his torch to new bright-eyed trainers.
Hell
Ash
yeah.
realized that to him, a Pokemon Master was someone who was friends with every Pokemon. So he and Pikachu threw a stick in the air and walked away it landed, because in the world of Pokemon, the journey continues.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Go Ash, my boy. Still want Yugi to win, but still. Now, speaking of which, let's see what Yugi has to bring to the table.
If you want to travel the world like Ash or look as rad as Yugi, then we've got the threads for you.
This battle is...
Oh my god! Why would you spoil that? Sentinel fighting Buster Blader! That's awesome! Okay, no, skipping. We're skipping. I am now more excited. Sentinel's fighting Buster Blader!
Many a theorist have tried to solve the mystery of ancient Egypt. What was the secret
good
to
old
such a
Yugi.
glorious civilization?
Time travel? The divine hand?
There's Obelisk.
Aliens? Nah, they were gamers.
Egyptians played games with sorcery. These magical ceremonies punished dark hearts with swift death. The Shadow Game.
Good old
man,
Shadow
they were
Games.
banished to the Shadow Realm. Wink.
Sadly, the way of the Shadow Games was lost across time. And
If you didn't know, you know now. That whole Hudo Neutron meme that sends good old Jimbo to the Shadow Realm. Yeah, that didn't start with Jimmy Neutron. That started with Yu-Gi-Oh! An anime, by the way. So, in case you didn't know, you know now. Fun fact, Gen Zs, or Gen Beta, or Gen Alpha, whoever, that's where it came from.
the pieces of the Millennium Puzzle. It's said the one who solves the puzzle would pass judgment on evil. And in the modern day, Yugi Muto reassembled it and wished for a friend.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Turn that jam up! Yugi was a shy kid.
Okay, Yugi, age 18. He's age 18? Wait, what was Ash? Hold on. What was Ash? see. He was age 10. He's 8 years older than him. Anyways, he's 5'0", weighs 92.5 pounds, 42 kg, home, Domino City, champion of Duelist Kingdom and Battle City, as we all know him. Title, King of Games, likes duel monsters, toys, hamburgers, leather, games, puzzles, Solomon, and Yami. And is friends with Bo. I did see that in a manga. So, that's actually true.
It helped run his grandpop's game shop.
But little did he know that completing the puzzle would link his spirit to an ancient pharaoh.
Yami, always willing to lend Yugi a hand.
Season 0 Yami was insane.
He's anime Jigsaw. Yami wants to play a shadow game.
Season 0, Yami was a bit of a psychopath, as I learned. I never watched Season 0, but from what I learned, he would play games, right? And if he want very, very sinister games, and he would send them to the Shadow Realm.
Whether it's griddle air hockey, Mario Party with chloroform, or the game that take his world and ours by storm, Duel Monsters.
It's a summoner's war. Time to send monsters to the graveyard and take your foe down to 0 life points.
When Yugi's grandpa was kidnapped by the deranged CEO Seto Kaiba, Yugi knew it was time to knock him down the only way he knows how, playing a children's card game.
And for his L, Kaiba was given a penalty game. Lose or cheat against Yami at your own peril.
What's interesting is that this episode would be the architect for many Yu-Gi-Oh shows to come forward afterwards. GX, 5Ds, Zetzel, Arc 5, it all originated from this one card game, I'd like to say. From Yu-Gi-Oh! So Dark Yugi, which is what Yami is apparently, in Season 0, spirit of an ancient pharaoh, resides in the Millennium Puzzle. Puzzle abilities, barriers, clairvoyance, illusions, penalty games, probability manipulation, monster summoning, shadow games, sealing, and telepathy. I could see Yugi using definitely telepathy, to talk to Yugi, that is. Maybe monsters. No, definitely monster summoning. But like I know in the rest of the games, he did. I think he did use one of his powers when he fought that one duelist who had those fake Exodia cards. I don't remember which one it was. And there have been instances where, the Millennium Puzzle has been involved. So I'm interested to see where all these abilities come into play.
Seriously messed up ways. Illusions of being set on fire, swapping your soul, or the infamous Mind Crush.
The Millennium Puzzle does far more than force hallucinations. It brings monsters to reality, forms barriers, manipulates probability, and seals away spirits.
You can't buy this.
Others have used penalty games at will to incapacitate victims, but Yami doesn't resort to them unless he wins a game or catches cheating. Wow, yes, I remember now. When he used those faked, when the cheater used those faked, Rare Hunter used those faked Zodiac cards. I remember now. I remember how he punished him. He used like some sort of like ability. So I guess it's called penalty game. I guess, unless Mind Crush and penalty game are the same thing. Let me know in the comments.
And 6 other Millennium items are juiced up by ghosts.
Despite Yami's retribution, Yugi wasn't aware of this darker half. Yami had amnesia, so he didn't know himself either. But after a run-in with enemy Millennium Ring user Dark Bakura and some seriously hardcore LARPing, Yugi and Yami learned each other's shtick and made the dynamic duo.
With friends Taya, Tristan, and their left leg Joey, Yugi and Yami were ready for anything.
Because Yugi had a great early deck. Monsters for offense, for effects, and traps for setups. Oh, and Exodia... Oh, there they go.
Okay, if Yugi's deck is so good, why isn't it the meta? Put me in, coach. Face my 2,000 card deck.
Don't be too quick to judge.
Okay, so cards, dual monsters, and oh boy, does Yugi have so many. So, normal monsters. He has Alpha, Beta, and Gamma, the Magnet Warrior, Beaver Warrior, Curse of Dragon, his faithful companion, Dark Magician, Pharaoh Imp, Gaia the Fierce Knight, Gazelle, the King of Mythical Beasts, Giant Soldier of Stone, Horn Imp, Jax, Queens, and King's Knight, Chromore Dragon. I did not know he had that. Man of Graveyard, Summon Skull, Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress, Effect Monsters, Archfiend of Guilford, Big Shield Gardener, Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning, Catapult Turtle, Karibo, Lengard, Marshmallow, Mystical Elf, Silent Magician.
Yugi's a very clever strategist. His style works best at maximizing the use of so-called terrible cards.
Yeah, cool.
And we have more. Dark Magician Girl, Dark Magician of Chaos, Electromagnetic Turtle, Exodia, the Forbidden One, which was thrown into the ocean. Gandora, the Dragon of Destruction, the Tricky, Time Wizard. I'm sorry. Toy Magician, Toy Soldier, Valkyrian, the Magnet Warrior, Fusion Monsters, Arcana, Night Joker, Chimera, the Flying Mythical Beast, Dark Paladin, Gaia, the Dragon Champion, and Egyptian Gods. This was what I was waiting for. He has Obelisk, Winged Dragon of Ra, Slifer, and it looks like the fourth Egyptian card is going to be in this as well. Horakith, the creator of light. Why did I say life? I'm interested to see if Yugi uses that. There's no way he doesn't use that. This will be cool.
Story whiz, but what's he gonna do about the 3 blue eyes Kaiba's got aiming at his dome?
Simple. Summon the monster card Karibo and have
the god.
1,000-strong meat shield.
You heard of Bidoof? My friend, have you met my furry little critter Karibo? You think Bidoof's a god? Well, wait till you see Karibo and his meat shield abilities. Bidoof's got nothing on Karibo.
A dragon's breath is a gentle breeze.
Well, okay. Didn't know Yugi had that dog in him, but I'm about
Buster Blader!
Buster Blader and Celtic Guardian.
Nasty awesome.
Swordsman. Summon Skull shoots
hey, my boy.
And the Giant Soldier of Stone can destroy moons.
Definitely.
Time Wizard's better. It's a living clock that fast forwards or rewinds.
Okay, Yugi gave Time Wizard to Joey, but has used it in his deck. Oh, such as in the novel Automatic Giant. Okay. Alright, so apparently he has used Time Wizard before. Even though he gave his Time Wizard to Joey. So that's why my Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime is also rusty too.
It's a local area of time, turning monsters to infants or wizards into wise.
Let's see, what does it say? And now Time Wizard, Yugi summoned another card on the field. He planned to draw out Kaiba's trump card from the Time Wizard card. A day is looking. Okay, this is from the novel.
Speaking of wizardry, you can't have a Yugi deck without his right hand,
Hell
Dark
yeah.
Magician, and his apprentice, Dark Magician Girl.
Both are masters of dark magic, and Yugi often pairs them with the damage redirecting magic cylinder. Now that's thinking with portals.
There's support monsters too. Catapult Turtle
Oh yeah.
with a cannon that literally launches other monsters. And when Yugi comboed it with Gaia and Swords of Revealing Light, which immobilizes monsters.
Yugi's good with combos too. He's a good strategist when it comes to dual monsters. So I could see I can see how the two are paired in a way. Like Ash's strategies are just very unorthodox, and Yugi can while not as unorthodox as Ash's, Yugi's pretty good with strategizing too.
They brought down an entire fortress. Wait, that's not how the card game works. Is he cheating?
Well, we're prioritizing the manga and anime over anything else, which can differ from the real-world card game.
Yugi also has tons.
Oh! He has a lot! Okay! So he has spell cards, Area from Beyond, Berserker Soul, Book of Secret Arts, Bounce Spell, Brain Control, Burning Island, Card Destruction, Chains of Heart, Curse Breaker, Dark Hole, Dark Magic Twin Burst, Diffusion, Dispel, Diffusion Wave Motion, Dimension Magic, Excalibur, Fiend Sanctuary, Golden Sarcophagus, Graceful Charity, Horn of the Unicorn, Light Force Sword, Lightning Blade, Magic Barrier, Magic Blade Ice Sword, Magic Formula, Magical Hat, Maku, the Magical Mist, Marshmallow Glasses, Mirage Spells, Monster Reborn, Monster Reincarnation, Monster Recovery, Monster Replace, Multiply, Mystic Boss, Mystical Space Time Food, Odor Seal, Polymerization, Power Greed, Pump Up, Ragnarok, Soul Release, Soul Taker, Swords of Revealing Light, Thousand Bags, Toy Box, and Turn Jump. That is a lot of spells!
Reborn resurrects a fallen friend. Turn Jump is a time skip, and Pot of Greed lets Yugi draw 2 more cards, like Pot of Greed, which lets him draw 2 more cards, like...
If things get dicey, he has more trap cards to...
Oh, and here we go, trap cards. Ambush Shield, Chain Destruction, Dark Renewal, Dimension Guardian, Dimension Mirage, Dimension Reflector, Dimension Sphinx, Dust Tornado, Fit of Rage, Magic Cylinder, Magic Force, Metamorphosis, No, that's not Metamorphosis. Fortress. Oh, that's even better. Mirage Ruler, Mirror Force, Mystical Repano? Whatever that says. Negate Attack, Nutrient Z, Relay Soul, Sand Fortress, Shift, Soul Shields, Spellbinding Circle, Time Seal, and much, much more, because we're obviously not going to go through all that. And DeathBattle knows it!
Like Dimension Sphinx, which reflects damage directly back at the opponent's life points.
And if his monsters and life points get wiped, he can just press Control-Z with Mirage Ruler to get them all back.
Pair these cards with Yugi and Yami's teamwork, and nothing could stand in their way.
Hell yeah.
Not even the game's own creator, Pegasus.
Hell yeah.
Pegasus can read minds. So in their duel, Yugi and Yami kept swapping souls Freaky Friday style, trusting each other to pick up on the strategies they left behind. And the Mind Reader was stumped.
Hell yeah.
Cheated.
No, Pegasus was reading their minds. Regardless, Yugi and Yami are an excellent dueling pair. Yami trusts Yugi to improve on his plans, while Yugi expects Yami to be his bolder half.
They're not just smart. These card-slinging geeks are somehow expected to be fit enough to dodge lasers, resist getting their souls ripped out, and survive attacks from duel monsters. Even the most common duel monster can cause tsunamis, rain down meteors, and wreck cities.
And all of this
Oh,
power is
hell yeah.
concentrated in Battle City, hosted by Kaiba Corp.
Because Kaiba
Has
really
money.
wanted that salty run back against his rival.
Salt only surpassed by Yami's biggest hater, Merrick, who wanted
Oh,
the 3
boy.
Egyptian god cards to take him out.
Ah, here we go.
Cypher, the Electric Dragon, Ra, the God Phoenix, and Obelisk, who strikes with the power of infinity.
This was a different ball game altogether, but Yugi was starting to stand on his own 2 feet.
So Yami and Yugi kept dueling on in a battle city that never wants to end, or stop bullying Joey. But to claim the Egyptian gods, Yugi and Yami had to face them in duels, pulling off some ridiculously high IQ plays.
I mean, yeah, Ash fought and befriended a bunch of legendary Pokemon. Mainly befriended. But when it comes to the Egyptian gods, they're a whole nother league. They held down Palkia to befriend Time, and he even befriended Arceus, however you say his name. But Slifer, Obelisk, Ra, and especially the creator of life, they're a whole different league than what Ash is used to.
When battling Slifer, they used a handful of weak cards to create an infinite combo of attacks.
Hell yeah!
Past the god's limits.
And later, Yugi combined Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl's magic into Black Burning Magic, promptly defeating Ra.
This ain't new for the magicians. In the movie Bonds Beyond Time,
Hell yeah!
similar against Paradox. It's kind of crazy that together, the magicians can defeat the 10-star gods, which are way stronger than mid-tier monsters that are 5 to 9 stars.
Mid-tier cards aren't pushovers. Darkhold Dragon is a sentient black hole, planet alignment moves solar systems, and Jaden's Glow Neos destroyed a relativity field that spawned an entire universe.
Whoa, hold on. They're comparing. Well, then again, it does fall into the same timeline as Yugi's timeline, but still, you're bringing in different series into this? Several feats uses holographic monsters, but these monsters and their abilities become real without alteration through Millennium items. Ka/Ba, Dual Disc, V.3, etc., making such feats applicable.
But at the top would be the great evil god Zork, who
yes,
launched
him.
existence into the realm of darkness. It was time for Yugi to finish the puzzle of who Yami really is.
If the monsters weren't real before, they sure were now. Everyone has soul energy, Ba, which manifests as Ka, or a spirit. When used in tandem with the bonds of his cards, Yugi can will dual monsters into reality, even drawing anyone he wishes by believing in the heart of the cards.
I knew it! He's been cheating.
I'm
all
wondering
this
if that's
time.
how it's gonna
He's
happen.
just
How
making
the
rules. He's
I'm wondering if that's how he's gonna be fighting, because I know the monsters are holograms. So I'm pretty sure that this is how Yugi's gonna be able to fight Ash.
stacking his deck.
Not at all. For Yugi, drawing the card he needs isn't just luck, it's an actual skill that he developed. It's even expanded in following series like GX and 5Ds.
Okay, well, I'd be the king of games too if I could just decide I have a royal flush every round.
Whatever. Yami rediscovered his Egyptian past, his multiple lifelong bonds, and his real name, Atem. Claiming his place as the ruler of the afterlife, Atem fused the Egyptian god cards to summon Harakti, the
Harakti.
creator of light.
He's the ultimate duel monster.
Oh
who
my
banishes
God.
Zork and
Harakti's
scary
gonna be a
darkness
challenge
good.
for Ash.
The epitome of screw you,
So dodged light speed lasers. Harate's light created the multiverse. Really? Oh man. Wow, I'm really rusty on that. Atem blocked a full power blast from Zork. Overcame Pegasus' mind reading and other tricks. As Dragon Master Knight caused a blast that was visible from space, destroyed the Millennium Reign as it enveloped all of existence in darkness, won Duelist Kingdom, Battle City, and other tournaments, defeated Pegasus, Merrick, Darts, Dark Bakura, Kaiba, Agami, Zork, and Atem.
I win.
No kidding, for Harakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's multiverse with that same light. Judgment had passed. Across many duels, evil was vanquished. There was only one more thing left to do.
A post-game boss duel between Yugi and Atem.
Their farewell was both climactic.
Upon relearning his name, Atem gained full control of the gods, including Harate. Should the situation arise, he can call on her power again.
And bittersweet. Yugi had grown as a duelist and a person. His victory proved that he no longer needed Atem's help to be his bolder half.
Even when Atem was an entire dimension away or busy slapping the end of existence, he and Yugi would always be bros. Okay, it should have been me, not him. I'm sorry I called you a cheater. I was jealous. You're so cool.
Yugi moved on to a career in game design and passed the torch to future duelists. He would be remembered as the greatest duelist there ever was.
Good on Yugi!
Kaiba, who tried to ascend to the afterlife to rematch Atem. Goes to show you that money can't buy you happiness, but it sure can buy you a sweet rocket ship.
There will always be another story, another duel, another game. And you won't find yourself a better opponent than the king of games.
Hell yeah! Go Yugi!
The Battle of the
Okay.
Millennium is about to start, but we wouldn't be able to make it happen without some help from our friends at Raycon.
Okay, don't care. So, I'm gonna just mute you, actually, as this battle goes on. There we go. Okay. So, I think Yugi will win this, you know. Ash, yeah, he's had his fair share of ancient god legendary stuff, but, like, the Egyptian gods are, like, a whole different league, you know. Especially Harate. I haven't trouble pronouncing her name. That's fine. So, I think Yugi's gonna win. I don't think Ash stands a chance. But it would be cool. It would be cool, even though I think Yugi might win, and I think he will win. There are some things I would love to see from this death battle, right? Definitely, I definitely hope to see Ash Greninja in this. I definitely want to see Ash Greninja in this. And I'm hoping they don't do Ash Greninja dirty, you know? And furthermore, I would love to see how, you know, Yugi is able... I would love to see how Yugi is able to pull this off. I'd like to see how Ash is able to interact. Because I saw a preview. Sceptile versus Buster Blader. That's freaking awesome. But anyways, this will be a fun battle. I can't wait to see. Credit to all the people in charge of this that worked on this battle. And without further ado, let us enjoy the final episode of this season. Oh my god. Let's do Yugi!
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
Before we start, let's lay some ground rules.
We're treating this as a real-time fight, much like typical battles in the Pokemon anime and duels later on in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. And given that the rules of Pokemon and duel monsters are clearly incompatible, we'll allow them to summon anything that's reasonably available to them.
Really?
Time to...
Reasonably available. So that means, oh my god, so that would mean Greninja, Butterfly, that would mean, especially Greninja. That means Greninja won't be available. That means Butterfree and Pidgeot won't be available. Squirtle won't be available. The Pokemon that Ash release, it doesn't sound like they'll be available. So that will suck. Which means Ash's Alolan Pokemon won't be available too. Oh man, I just said I wanted to see Ash Greninja. That sucks. That sucks. You know what? It can't be done. Oh man, I would have loved to see Ash Greninja again. Whatever. That's fine, I guess. Well, it'll still be a fun battle either way. Let's see how this goes.
DeathBattle!
Which also means that Zodia won't be in this battle as well. That's what I just thought of just now. And Zodia won't be in this battle either. So, let's do it! Ah! That's so cool! Oh my god! The song!
You okay, Pikachu? This 4-on-4 is tricky. Hang in there!
You have Spirit, but I have Lightning Blade and Excalibur to boost my attack. And I set one card face down to end my turn.
Whoa. Okay, guys, it's our turn now. Pikachu, throw him up with quick attack. Everyone else, back him up.
Hell yeah! Oh my god! He's fighting Giant Soldier of Stone!
No! Thunderbolt!
Don't get ahead of yourself. You forgot about my face down card. Rise! Dimension Space!
Oh yeah. Oh, poor Crocodile.
I get it. Good thing we brought them all, right, Pikachu?
What do you mean, them all?
Oh, we've got the Tauros!
Charizard! I choose!
He brought everyone! Oh, hell yeah! What the hell? Gendora? What the? Oh my god! Wait, hold on. What did I just see just now? Hold on. No. You can't go showing me that. What did I just see? That's... Oshawott in love with Southern Magician! Of course he would fall in love with that. And then this devil... Ash, what are you doing? Metal Lucario. Hey, Summon Skull, my boy! Oh, he took down Charizard! Holy shit! He's back! He's so delayed! Oh, yes! Slifer! Oh Oh, Sogaleo! Sogaleo, you're cooked, bro! You're cooked! Get him, Slifer! What the? Shit! What the? Yugi, what are you doing? What are you doing? Greninja! Greninja!
I'm sorry, partner. Don't worry. It's my...
Hold on, wait, was that Ash Greninja? It was Ash Greninja! Yes!
I'm sorry, partner. Don't worry. It's my turn now.
Oh, what's he gonna do?
I just need to believe in the heart of the cards.
Hell yeah! Yes! All three! Yes!
Who's that Pokemon?
Haruxi, goddess of light! This is it! Magicians, flash burning magic! Haruxi, Joser!
Hell yeah! It's Solgaleo versus Horazzi! Yes! Oh god!
Pikachu, let's finish this. Together!
Oh shit, that's pretty cool!
You activated my trap card! Magic Cylinder!
Oh my god!
Thunderbolt back to attack your light points!
He did not! Oh my god. Pokemon movie reference much?
That was an awesome duel, Ash.
KO!
Oh, my childhood. Whiz, quick! I need your tears. We can save him.
There's a lot to this, so let's break it down by experience, strategy, and monsters.
Oh my
Starting
god.
with experience.
Yes,
Ash
please.
and Yugi have risen to the top, beating the best of the best, and traveled all over the world.
But Ash traveled more, was in more tourneys, and saved the world way more often. And despite what people say, he wins a lot.
Even Atem's stint as the Pharaoh doesn't tip the scale, since he wasn't in charge for very long. Plus, Pokemon evolve over time, literally and figuratively. While Yugi's deck is obviously adjustable, the cards are unchanging, unable to grow like Ash's Pokemon.
So Ash wins in experience. But when it comes to strategy, he's a wild card.
He's skilled at improvisation and using the environment to win. Even machines cannot comprehend his tactics.
But the same goes for Yugi. Gotta remember, Yugi and Atem's teamwork is second to none. They're masters at exploiting weaknesses, setting up tricks, and surprising foes with so-called weak cards.
Both could likely adjust to each other's unpredictability, so a Dark Horse-style win was unlikely.
But Ash's secret weapon is his bond with his Pokemon, boosting their power. I'm not just talking about Pikachu. His power of friendship invented an evolution for Greninja. That's crazy. Ash's trust in his Pokemon knows no limits.
Silly as it may sound, Yugi trusts his deck in the same way. The heart of the cards is real, and
Gengar's original trainer claimed he causes misfortune, but this is false. Gengar's only method of cursing is his cursed body ability. Atem can bend fate and even defeated an opponent with supernaturally good luck.
Yugi Yugi is determined to support his monsters with spells, traps, and buffs. Look at his duels with Merrick and Paradox, where he bolstered his weaker cards to take down gods. With Ba and Ka, his bonds with his cards manifest them into reality, not so dissimilar from Ash Greninja.
Yeah, Ash has aura, but he never mastered it. And specialties like Mega Evolution and Gigantamax, while awesome, only work with specific Pokemon.
And since Ash focuses on
It is unlikely Ash's Pokemon can overcome Yugi's attack disabling, and redirection cards. Pokemon moves are affected by disable, and Team Rocket's Wobbuffet regularly reflects Ash's attacks. This includes Z moves, which have been overpowered, such as by Guzma's Golisopod.
offense far more than support, Yugi could control the pace of the fight with cards like Swords of Revealing Light and Magic Cylinder.
But I know some of you are asking, what if Ash threw hands? The kid's strong enough to chuck trees and lift baby gods. Just punch him, man. Well, Yugi's similarly tough, and the Millennium Puzzle can make shields steal ghosts.
Ash could attempt to destroy Yugi's cards or dual disc. Oh, that's what I brought up. That's what I was bringing up. But Yugi has too many defenses for him to reliably do so. Yugi also requires neither to summon monsters. Oh, so even if Ash aims for Yugi's cards, it wouldn't make much of a difference. It wouldn't make much of a difference because Yugi has more defenses than I originally thought he did. So earlier, I'm not no. Because I was thinking, the only way Ash would ever defeat Yugi is if he flat out removed his source, which was his cards. But even if he could, Yugi has defense. Yugi has, even if he did do that, Yugi has far more powerful defenses going on with him.
Cast illusions and mess with minds. If Ash actually tried to punch him, it'd be Mewtwo all over again.
It's a close call, but Yugi takes the edge in strategy.
So it all comes down to the monsters. Yugi had a slightly larger pool of monsters, but Ash's can clear out island-wide storms, fight terraforming beasts, and are stronger than the black hole summoning Gardevoir.
However, Yugi's can rain down meteors, compete with larger black holes.
Ash struggled against Dialga, Palkia, Mewtwo, and Lugia during journeys. Cynthia's Garchomp and her Draco Meteor easily stopped by Palkia's Spatial Rend. Even with generous scaling and favorable interpretations of Ultra Space, Yu-Gi-Oh's multiverse is infinite and contains dimensionally transcendent spaces like the Afterlife, Prana Realm, etc., surpassing Pokemon's cosmology.
And even the mid-tier scale to Glow Neos, destroying that relativity field with a universe. And Herakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's whole multiverse, surpassing even Solgaleo's Sunsteel Strike and Dialga's Roar of Time.
And Yugi had more than just monsters on the field. Ash's strength was also his weakness. His power was evenly spread, reliant only on his remaining Pokemon.
If Mr. Mime faints, no more psychic barriers.
In Mystery Dungeon, a Gengar resurrected someone by pulling their soul out of the afterlife. Ash's Gengar has never displayed this ability. Yugi has ways of stopping resurrection, including banishment and soul destruction. This would also stop Ash from resurrecting with the Rainbow Wing.
If he lost Lucario, no more Mega Evolution, and so on. The longer the battle went, the less Pokemon Ash had, and he did not have a reliable way to bring them back. He doesn't carry revives on him, and even then, reviving Pokemon in the anime is entirely different from the games. Meanwhile, Yugi had cards like Mirage Ruler and Monster Reborn that could instantly recall powers he's lost.
And he can,
An alternate version of Ash appears in Pokemon Masters EX, including such scaling wouldn't surpass Yugi's best feats, and would suggest Yugi should get Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Linked scaling, which expands his options even more.
Band Fate to draw whatever card he wants, and we didn't even cover them all.
I did not expect Dual Links to make an appearance in this, to be mentioned in this.
Really, Yugi's deck has no pathetic cards.
Exactly. Yugi's versatility and power swept Ash's options, giving his monsters the lead. He just needed
Awesome.
the right moment to knock Ash stone cold.
That was a good attempt at a pun, Wiz. You might not think it's Pharaoh, but Ash got Yugi owned.
The winner is
Is
Yugi
Yugi Moto. Hell yeah. Is there a reveal?
Death Battle will be back in 2026, but right now you can check out our brand new channel. It's called Nightly Brew, and we're playing Dungeons and Dragons, Blood on the Clock.
Is there any? No. Okay, that's it. Oh my god, that was wonderful. That was beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my god, I loved that so much. Oh my god. Well, shame Ash lost, but we got our victor. It was definitely Yugi Moto. Oh my god. I'm so happy. What a way to end off the year, you know? And I hope you enjoyed. Now, if you excuse me, I would like to watch this video now from TCG Anime. So I'm gonna end it off here. If you like the video, do like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Later.